Sloppy Steve has returned, Steve Bannon, and he attempted to hold a rally. It didn't work out well. Now, Bannon, according to The Guardian, recently appeared in front of 200 people at a firehouse outside Buffalo, New York. Why was he there? What was he doing? Well, apparently he was trying to campaign for Republicans. Now, 200 people, okay, I guess it's not too bad. Now, he was there, of course, as I said, to try to rally for Republicans. Well, how did that go? Not very well, because nobody showed up. Now, on Monday, Bannon earlier drew a crowd of just 38 people in an event in Staten Island. So it's kind of sad. Bannon had originally been slated to appear with David DePetrio, running for re-election in New York State Assembly. But after the first venue pulled out, so did DiPietro. The first venue, of course, canceled due to threats of violence. Now, I'm not sure how credible that is, but if true, kind of shows you how deeply unpopular Bannon is. Because it's not just the left that doesn't like Bannon, it's actually pro-Trump conservatives. Now, why would that be? Because Bannon was fired for criticizing Don Jr. for meeting with Russian operatives in Trump Tower. So he said it was treasonous. So maybe those threats could have come from the right. I don't know. But anyway, a couple hours before the event, Michael Caputo, conservative strategist organizer for the Bannon event, and DiPetrio's campaign manager said, well, he might actually show up. Now it turns out he did not. So what kind of campaign advisor doesn't know if your candidate's going to show up to an event? That's weird. But here's where it gets really sad. Caputo said he'd invited all Republicans running for office in the western New York area, but had not received a single reply. Caputo at the time said, quote, it might be no one. And it turns out it was no one. So 200 people on Wednesday, and 38 people on Monday, but no Republican candidates. None. But wait a minute, I thought Bannon was a kingmaker. Bannon said, oh, I'm going to help get all these Republicans elected. Well, what happened? What happened? Not even Chris Collins showed up. He's right in the area. Oh, that's pathetic. What's even more pathetic is that even though he got unceremoniously kicked out of the Trump cabinet, part of his speech was telling people how good Trump is. Oh, he's so good on the numbers, on the jobs. He's so good on the border. What he did with Korea was so fantastic. You know what? I helped him a lot with that. Oh, that's sad. That's super, super sad. How the mighty have fallen. Look, again, not long ago, he had actual power. Breitbart was a powerhouse. It was considered the home of the alt-right. And yet, now he can hardly get a couple hundred people. This is while Bernie Sanders is traveling the country. Bernie Sanders is getting crowds of 1,400 to 2,000 people at these different campaign stops. And he's campaigning for other Democrats. He's not even campaigning for himself. This is for other Democrats. And he's getting tons more people than Bannon ever could. People ain't interested in the alt-right anymore. People aren't interested in Bannon. Kind of sad to see how it happened.